Hello, friends! We all know that the human body is amazing. It has endless possibilities, and sometimes even scientists are shocked by it. There are widely known cases of people that, in moments of danger, fear, or shock, discover some super abilities, like lifting heavy loads without preparation or running incredibly fast. But did it ever occur to you that some people have abilities that we can only dream of? Today, we are going to talk about incredible people you won't believe exist. Let's give it a try, okay? Time to begin. Landon Jones. Millions of people who are trying to lose weight would envy the ability of this child. Nevertheless, he was not born with it. One morning, 12-year-old Landon Jones woke up and realized that he doesn't feel hunger. He also told his parents that he felt tired. Landon went to the doctor, where a pulmonary infection was found. He was treated and got better, but the hunger never returned to the boy. The doctors could not understand what exactly was stopping Landon from feeling hungry. In the end, he lost 16 kilograms and now lives an ordinary life, with one exception. His parents and teachers have developed the habit of checking that Landon ate and drank. Of course, he is always forgetting he has to eat. Kim Peeks. Have you seen the film Rain Man? It tells the story of a man with a phenomenal memory. But did you know that the character of Raymond Babbitt is based on a real person? His name is Kim Peek. He memorized 98% of the information he had read, and he needed 1 hour to remember a book. Scientists have not been able to come to agreement about Kim's incredible ability. He has a brain disorder, and, presumably, his neurons created some new connections, which led to an increase in memory. In 2009, he died. And by that time, he had memorized more than 12,000 books. Nandana Unnikrishnan. This girl comes from India, and she has an inexplicable ability to read minds. It all started when Nandana began to answer the questions of her mother before she had asked anything. You think that's unusual? Oh, it gets even better. Some researchers came to Nandan's home and asked her mother to read 8 numbers in her head. The girl, not knowing exactly which numbers was her mother reading, guessed them all. Today, she can determine the colors of different objects and even read with her eyes wide shut.
Then the blue?
It is impossible to determine the origin of this ability, but some believe it has to do with her autism. Yao Defen. Have you ever heard of giants? Not the relatives of Hagrid, and not even those who live in the Misty Mountains. We are talking about real giants who live among us, 2-meter-tall people and even taller. The tallest woman in the world is 236 centimeters tall. She was born in China, and her name is Yao Defen. Because of a brain tumor, her body produces an irregular amount of growth hormone. When she was 15 years old, she was already 2 meters tall, but she continued to grow. In 2006, when the woman was 34 years old, the tumor was removed, and Yao finally stopped growing. But unfortunately, a few years later the disease returned, and the woman died at the age of 40 years. Goran Kolak. Here we have a free diver from Croatia. He is a true example of the almost limitless abilities of the human body, but he wasn't born with amazing abilities. To become a record holder, Goran worked without rest. For example, he set the world record for free diving after swimming 230 meters while holding his breath. Very amazing and worthy of respect, but it's not a super ability, right? What about this then? In a competition of holding breath underwater, in 2014, Goran was able to hold it for 23 minutes and 1 second. After this achievement, he entered the Guinness Book of Records, and of course, amazed all those around him. Tron Von Hay. Rapunzel is real, and this is not a joke. We are now going to talk about the man with the longest hair on Earth. He was born in Vietnam, so to be honest, his hair is not golden and does not descend from a tower, despite being 6.2 meters long. His hair has been growing for 50 years, during which he never had cut his hair. The hair resembles a thick snake, because it is rolled in a dread. When Hay wants to leave his house, he wraps his hair around his head and then fixes it in place with a turban. The weight of this construction is 10 kilograms. Probably, Tron Von Hay has a very strong neck. So, why did the man stop cutting his hair? Hay says that in his youth, he got sick after a haircut and decided not to take any more risks. Well, now he's not going to say goodbye to his famous hair. Now you have met some of the most unique people on our planet. By the way, maybe you also have some unusual abilities? Tell us in the comments. That is all for today. See you soon!